I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
We are odd places.
Thirsty. And our
Yeah,
place is going by.
going by.
Banks, have you ever been a passenger?
Passenger, yes.
You have.
Mm-hmm.
Did you enjoy it? Did you like it?
Ooh, man, this brings up. Did I enjoy being a passenger? Yeah, I can be a passenger. Yeah,
Can you? Okay.
yeah. Sleep. If I can sleep as a passenger, I can observe. I can watch. I can look. I don't
Really? That
usually.
easy for you? It's that simple, huh?
Yeah. All right. So last night I'm on a Zoom call with my family, and my niece is getting married in California, and the whole family's coming. I've got 7 brothers and sisters, and we're having a Zoom and we're talking about it. And they're like, "Banks, are you going?" And I said, "No." And they said, "Why?" And I said, "I don't want to fly." And my sister said, "Is it because of COVID?"
Oh,
And I said, "No. Too many people." I just do not want to be around that many people. Now, as a passenger on a plane, I don't want to be in that. I just feel, I don't know if it's claustrophobia. I don't know what it is. And it started about 6 years ago with me. I just don't want to be around a lot of people. Not that I don't trust the
okay.
people. It's just, I don't know. I don't even
You
know.
don't trust them.
No, no, no,
Well,
no, no.
for me, it's a trust issue. I I I don't like relinquishing control. That's why I
Wow.
don't like being passengers. I don't want to be a passenger.
So you drive when you and your wife go somewhere. You drive.
Correct.
Oh, wow. And why is that? Because you want to have complete control over.
I trust myself, and sometimes it's hard to trust others. Honestly,
Wow. All right. You're gonna get older. You might become to a point where you need someone to help you do
yeah.
stuff. How do you
If
deal
I
with
need it,
that?
I need it. I'm not going to say I won't do it. I'm saying I'm not going to enjoy it. I don't like being a passenger. Like I flew my plane today, right? I flew
Mm-hmm.
from not that far, about 10, 15 minutes, but it was 20-knot crosswinds, gusting to 24 knots. The plane was moving around a little bit, right? And I was thinking, I'm glad I'm piloting, because if I were in the passenger seat, the co-pilot seat, and someone else was in control, I'd be white knuckled.
All right. So when was the last time someone drove you, like in an airplane? I mean, like in an airplane or in a car?
Well, actually, in the car it was today. I let my wife drive back from the airport just so I
Oh,
could get some work done.
oh, okay. All right. So you were busy doing something else. So you were,
Yeah,
um, uh, the whole concept of the white knuckle. I mean, have you ever jumped into that and figured out what it is? Why do I always want to have control?
not
Yeah.
really. I just assume, I spend so much time becoming competent in what I do. It's so important to me to do things right and to do it well and safely, especially in aviation, for example. I don't know if this other person did that. I don't know if they know what the heck they're doing, or if they're going to land the right way, or so it's just one of those, like, I always sit uneasy when I'm the passenger. I
Right.
can't relax.
Okay.
See, you can relax. I don't relax.
Could it be trust? Could it be a trust issue?
Yeah, probably trust.
Yeah.
Yeah, I trust
So
myself.
okay.
Yeah,
So when you go out, maybe you have an alcoholic beverage, and someone drives you home. Someone else drives you
yeah,
home. Someone's the DD. You're okay with that?
I have to be.
Yeah.
I don't have to enjoy it. I'm still probably going to be looking out at the traffic and like making sure they don't run into anything. And that's the thing. I'm always on guard. I might be in the passenger seat, but it's almost like I'm driving without control. I'm looking and I'm like, I'm watching. I'm defensive driving without the steering wheel, without the
Yeah.
controls.
So let's hypothetically go to this. What can you do? What can you do if you know someone else is driving?
Nothing. And that's what bugs me. Not a damn. I could say something to them. Hey, there's a red light, but that's kind of annoying too
Yeah.
to point that out.
I, Interestingly enough, I have been in a passenger side and I do not want to say anything. Like my son is driving and I do not want to tell him what to do. Once he's 18, I was just like, I'm going to stop asking him, telling him what to do. So I will just like bite my lip. Or if someone's in the car that does not like to be told where to go, I'm like, all right, you know where to go,
Yeah.
You're putting your life in someone else's hands when you do that.
That's right.
Same
That's
thing
right.
with going on a commercial airline. You're putting your
Mhm.
life in someone else's. By doing that, you have to trust. You have to think, okay, these people know what they're doing. They're going to do it.
Yeah, you can trust them or not. You got to take the consequences. If something goes wrong,
Yeah.
that's how it goes.
Yeah. And it's about taking responsibility for whatever. I think I read somewhere that your chance of you dying in a car crash is much higher than dying in a plane crash. Plane
37,000
crashes.
people, 37,000 people a year die in car crashes, about 400 to 500 people in aviation crashes.
All right. There you go. The proficiency up here flying is, I don't want to sound, is high.
Yes, yes. They make sure it's regulated far better than the highways.
Okay. And then driving. So, I don't think of those. When I look at it, I'm like, okay, if I get upset, if I have to someday get in an airplane and go see my son, like in Colorado or something, I will do it. I will get myself prepared for it and figure out, maybe I would love to have a whole seat, like buy 4 seats.
A row. You need a row. That's what you need.
The row, by the row. I wonder
What
if I
about
could.
didn't you have an idea of like a bubble? What if you just had a bubble around you and so like a fat person but this bubble, like you get a fat suit, then no one can sit next to you. You get an aisle seat with a fat suit. Sorry, I need these extra seats.
Funny you should say that, because I just read an article, just the title, about how airlines might be charging people by pound, their weight.
Wow. By the
Yeah.
pound?
Yes. Yeah.
That could be interesting.
That could be very interesting. Would that be discriminatory if it happened?
You know, probably. However, I will tell you this, that weight, every pound on a plane costs money. You can equate pound per cost of operation. Absolutely. And the more pounds, the more the operating cost goes up. So that's true. Yeah.
So, this is quite feasible. This might happen. People will be charged for how much they weigh. So instead of their luggage, they have to stand on it. Ooh, they better have little blinders to hide how much you weigh.
Yeah, that's going to get messy.
What it is, you only get weighed when you take off your shoes to get checked and everything. So your shoes are off and your clothes are off, and everybody's, right after they go through that.
Naked.
Yeah.
You're going to have a lot of naked people because you're going to want to I don't want to pay for my clothes, right? As far as weight. So we're going to have to take our clothes off, shave. I'm going to have to shave my chest, get some of the hair off.
Oh my God. Come on.
Hey, that's probably a pound of hair.
Okay. You're right. Samson had like he shaved off a pound a year.
Yeah.
Now back to your trust issue of like letting someone else drive, being the passenger. What about you ever been on a 2-person bicycle?
No. I've never been a clown. No. I don't know if that's where you're going with that. I don't. Isn't that only a clown thing? Unicycles and 2-person cycles.
No, people do it all the time.
Really?
My question is, you'd be in the lead. You'd be in the front, right?
Whatever has the most control.
Well,
Maybe
there's only
the
2
front.
people. It's 1 person in the front, 1 person in the back. So
yeah.
You'd be in the front.
I don't know. Yeah.
That for me though, and I've done it where I've been in front and I've been in back. I do not like to be in the back. When I'm on a bicycle, I like the freedom to go wherever, because if somebody who is driving this or riding in front see something happened, and I'm like, oh, I got to lean left, got to lean left, and they're leaning right. Oh,
It's like a roller coaster. I like to be in the very front car because even though I don't have control, I need to see where I'm going.
really?
Yeah.
You give up your control for a roller coaster?
Yes. Yes. But I'm trading it for fun. So there's a transfer of value. There's an ROI on giving up my control.
Okay, so because you get a endorphin rush out of it.
Yes. Although I don't do those traveling carnivals. I
Yeah.
don't do the rides on those because they break them down and set them up so much. I'm like, yeah, you guys got a few bolts loose. I don't want to take a chance on that.
There's a pin you didn't put in. I'm Banks.
Yeah. I'm Josh.
We are Odd Places going
Viral.
boom. There we go.